apple in my mouth and an arrow.
The villager chatter is awesome.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olven himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of
No,
salt
3?
instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step.
Keeps
I
doing
guess.
that, he'll die of heart disease
I think I have everything you asked for.
in
And
like
just as
50
you have
years.
inspired me. Let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Whoa, Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter vibes.
Wow. Mildif, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on.
I wonder if we get a bonus?
And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Making friends. Corrugated metal panel removed. 5 wild meat removed. Oh, we get a skill point. I like it. I like it a lot. Should we go for warrior again? Oh yeah, let's get the block breaker so we can do that trial. Food provides temporary benefits and skill boosts. Mildif's meals reduce your concentration recovery time. Bring ingredients to cooks throughout the world to purchase food. Only one food effect can be active at a time.
For you, my very best.
How do we see those effects? Oh, the legend. There we go. Plasma. I don't think I even noticed that legend before.
And see what else Mildif's cooking.
Oh, I can stock up on food. Okay.
Back for that free meal? Go.
Local stew. And we can, I guess we can carry it? Tools. Plus 20% maximum health for 3 minutes. Restores 25% health and 25% stamina. Neat. Simple but comforting awesome meal of boar braised for several hours with spitfire ale and herbs, accompanied by a large portion of fried bitter leaf. Concentration regen. And 25% restores 25% health and 25% stamina. Pot stop. Mashed root vegetables are mixed with boiled greens to make this simple awesome meal. Common choice after a long day on the road. Low health regen by 3 levels for 3 minutes. Restores 25% health, 25% stamina. Brew battered wedges. Eaten on its own or with grilled meat. This awesome dish is made by coating vegetable wedges in a batter made with brown ale. Then deep frying until golden and crispy. Boost low health melee by 3 levels for 3 minutes. Forge blackened sirloin. Seasoned only with salt, this large cut of meat is charred over blazing hot coals and served with seared greens, a favorite of Ostrom Outlanders looking for a taste of home. Trap limit by 3 levels for 3 minutes. Okay. So if you want to drop some extra traps, you pop that forge blackened sirloin. Very rare. Meat in the middle. A hearty... The meals... Oh, I wish the meals looked different on the right there. They all look the same. A hearty awesome meal made by wrapping dough around a skewer of ground wild meat, then baking it until golden brown. Boost stamina regen by 2 levels for 3 minutes. Restores 75% health, 75% stamina. Mildif's treat, a special treat created by the cook in Chainscrape. Balls of dough are dropped into hot oil and fried until golden, then dipped in honey. 1 out of every batch is dusted with a spicy powder for a fiery surprise. Boost melee damage by 2 levels for 3 minutes. I shall take it. It's free, right? Wait, I could buy 2? 2 of 2. Okay. They'll say 2 of 2. Maybe I paid for 1. 2 of Mildus treats. And there it is in our inventory. Let's go do this challenge. Let's select the quest. The Enduring. Somewhere in the Forbidden West is a legendary Tanakh the Master known only as the Enduring. Those who prove themselves worthy earn the privilege of training with them. Interesting that it doesn't highlight the melee pit. What does it highlight? I guess because it's like in a bunch of different places. Doesn't highlight anything.
Here to practice, friend. I set up some new training while you were gone.
Challenges. Block Breaker. Defeat your opponent by overcoming their weapon guard, but be careful as blocking opponents could counterattack at any moment. R1, R1, R2. To immediately break their weapon guard and leave them vulnerable to a follow-up attack. I love that they've added more melee stuff. Oh, God.
If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable.
That's the...
Maybe finally someone who will outdo.
That's the other combo.
Don't you think I forgot?
Come on. If your opponent keeps blocking, then use a heavy attack or a power attack to break through. Either that or hit them from behind.
Oh, hitting them from behind. I never thought of that. Oh, I don't have...
Heard back from that lazy brother. Salutations, fair maiden. Who might...
That didn't do it. Try again.
Huh. Okay. I was using the combo, but I guess
This
he
should
was
be useful.
blocking too much.
Now I just need to find Errand and help him clear the bristles.
If you keep repeating the same attacks, your enemy will dodge them. Vary your attacks and combinations. Make yourself less predictable. Close attention to your opponent's stance. Read their intentions. Choose your attacks to break their defense.
Did I do it? Okay, I did it. It was like, wait a second. 50 seconds. Okay, it was 10 seconds short. So basically I was doing the same. I thought we were supposed to do the same combo over and over again. You've completed all challenges and can now take on the Pitmaster. Oh, wait, what does it say? Put your melee skills to the test to defeat Odurg. That's really close to what my last name used to be. It used to be Ogdug, which means devil in Hungarian. Odurg. Chainscrape's Pitmaster. Odurg's strong and direct awesome fighting style is highly effective, with a focus on dodging or blocking attacks. He has beaten the best brawlers the Daunt has to offer. You'll only use your spear and training bows for this challenge. Rewards: a pristine skull. Let's do it!
Can you do better? Good. Right, well.
I'll tell you the odds, but hey,
I wonder if we have to do it in a certain amount of time.
I'll have you know, hey, smartest
Oh, God.
Good. A good series of attacks.
Can I heal? Doesn't look like it.
Sharp as ever.
I see how you earned your reputation. Attack.
Oh god!
You fight well. Impressive attack. Challenge is over.
Shit, he got
So
me.
I win.
Oh man, I got a bit too excited. Retry.
Plan and
Whoa! That's the breaker.
good.
Oh, the counter.
See how you earn it. You fight well. An impressive attack. Challenge
God.
is over. Guess I win.
God damn it, Odorg. I took some serious hits early on.
Anything happen after I did something?
You fight well. I
Okay.
see how you earn it.
That's the shield break.
Series of attacks.
Boom! Oh, he's got a triple. Okay.
Well. Good. I see how you do it. Good. Bring it. Good. An impressive attack.
Am I not hitting the right spot?
Is this your whole plan? Good. Good.
One.
You fight well.
Okay, break the block.
A good
And
series of attacks.
heavy attack. Break the block.
Yield.
Yes.
I yield.
Yes, first try. Can I get your armor now?
Well fought, friend. Well fought.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Ooh. Serves me right for thinking I could go up against the savior of Meridian.
Well, you
Here,
won
have
twice, to be
A
honest.
little
You
something
did
for
pretty
the new
well.
Champion.
Thank you, Hodurk.
Don't be a stranger now. Come back whenever you'd like to spar again.
Challenge completed. Ah, we had 2 minutes to do it, and we did it in 59 seconds. We got the pristine skull.
See you later, Hodurk.
Farewell then.
Die unlock. Oh yeah. How do I equip these dies? Special gear maybe? No. Outfits. Edit weave skill details. There's something on the map. Machine strike beginner. Is that a tutorial thing? What is that machine strike thing? Have I already forgotten?
But hear me out. Finally.
Oh, we didn't talk to this person.
Aloy, change your mind
Even
about
the
that brew?
savior of Meridian
Oh.
needs a challenge. Play some strike.
Come for that beer after all, eh?
Hell yeah.
Here, sit down.
There's Petra.
Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
You're supposed to spit in your drink first.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table!
I use that as a spoon.
Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
Let's find out some info.
So the bristlebacks and the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him.
Imagine if you got punched with
He's
that
hoping
gauntlet.
to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge.
She likes a challenge.
Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
I'm really appreciating the facial expressions and the way they're reacting to each other. The conversations flow a lot more smoothly.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra.
She didn't finish her drink.
I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Terrible.
Ignoring me again.
Terrible.
Fancy a game of strike?
A game of strike. Oh, is this like the side game? Like Gwent?
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces? Well,
Of
aren't
course.
you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original, straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
I'm always terrible at these games. Okay. Opponent set. 2 times Forager, Digger. Can't remember what those are called. Salma, difficulty beginner. Oh. Okay, well, let's do it. Beginner set, board 64 planes? Burrower, right. Melee type. 2 melee, 1 range, 2 movement, 4 health, I guess.
All right, let's start off simple.
Oh my god!
I like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy.
Love it.
We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That
Yes.
there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from,
Why does ours say 0 and theirs says 2 melee?
and of course, their health.
Or 2 damage?
Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go.
Oh, I see. It's probably better to go
Usually you get
second.
choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward.
Burrower melee type, victory point 1. So they're exactly the same.
And remember, each machine can only move a certain distance.
Sprint.
Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round. So go ahead.
Telling us to move it there.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn.
Overcharge, so we lose 2 HP, probably to take another turn. And we can rotate.
We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first.
So that's absolutely not where they
Now
should have moved.
Performing in it, you'll be testing your machine's combat power. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power.
Gotcha.
And your current machine has 2 points of attack
I was
power.
not expecting this at
So
all.
in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that?
I get it. So last time it said 0 because we weren't attacking. I want to attack. Oh, yeah.
Knew you were a smart one.
Actually, I have to
Finish
select
up by
yes.
attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine.
So I'd like
See
to...
how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out.
But what does that prevent us from doing, I wonder? Oh, what? I would move it to this one, but all right. To possibly kill it?
Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean.
Overcharge and attack. Oh, I don't move it on it. I just move here or here. Okay.
That's about it for your turn then.
Oh, do we only attack up? We have to turn to attack in a different direction, I guess?
Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. that machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it.
So if we move here, we might get attacked.
Same as in the wilds. Machines have both armored points and weak points. You
Yeah.
can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it.
That's cool.
Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
Yeah.
You've
And we'll
already
rotate.
attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time, and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now,
Gotcha.
notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
I don't know how much I'm going to play this because it takes a lot of time. But it does seem like fun. I wonder if it gives us rewards outside of the game. Beginner. It's all beginner. You do get special rewards. Bristleback strike piece. Skill points. All right. Well, not right now.
See you later,
We might do it
Aloy.
later. Now, let's finally go back to the main mission. And then we'll do the bristlebacks after because it's level 7. No, main. That is the one that we're doing. So let's do it.